I said that I was gonna do a few vaults in this next video, and it would be all about making vaults fun. And I already did 4 vaults, but well, it was not fun at all. As I was watching back, it was really boring. Let's start by saying I was really rusty. I even forgot my keybinds and I had to go and check them back because I hadn't played in a while. That was already a bad start. Not only did I forget my keybinds, I also took a lot of unnecessary damage, be it by fall damage, be it by mobs, or even because of dripstone jumping on top of them instead of just breaking them or going around. It was a lot of damage that I shouldn't have took. Because what goes well with a lot of damage? Using your potions or vials when you're only just slightly hurt and wasting them. And at least, mobs are easy to kill. However, I did spend a lot of time killing tank mobs and not enough looting. So that was also a waste of time, especially because my build is not built to kill tank mobs. I currently am using a poison build, and if there are not a lot of mobs around, mobs won't die that fast. However, if there are a lot of mobs around, well, that is a sight to behold, as you can see. But overall, it was not too bad. I ended up doing 2 cake vaults and 2 ascension vaults, and I completed all of them. But I had a little bit of problems with gold, having found a bit of the new treasure doors, and then ended up having to pass up a key piece, a bitter lemon, 2 trinkets, a fundamental focus I ended up getting, however, that was nice. But because I got it, I ended up not having enough gold to buy the Omega boots that were in the floor below. So yeah, always remember to take gold into the vaults. And as you can see, my level is now 73, and that is because of burgers that I ended up taking from level 67 to 72, and ended up also upgrading my vial to a potion, and got an artifact that I ended up being a dupe. Unfortunate, especially since I only have 3, and I got a dupe. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. And and after getting used to do some vaults again, this is what I ended up making, which is a tree farm. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but how does it work? Well, first off, the amethyst is just to give it form and connect the places where the glue would glue all of this together. So, on the both side, we have the deployers that have a sapling in its filter so that each one of them it's gonna give one sapling in the dirt, it's gonna place them on the dirt above, and this also on both sides will cut the trees once they grow, this one on going in that direction and this one on this, well, when coming back to this direction. And because this is all one contraption, it's gonna go inside of this chest. Not only that, to invert the direction of the gantry, I just have these comparators that go into the torch that notice if the chest has been emptied, and if it has been emptied, it's gonna send a pulse into a wireless the redstone link, and that redstone link will connect into this one and activate this latch that will either push this up or back, and the signal from that redstone block will power the clutch that will invert the signal. Not clutch, it's a gear shift. The clutch is on behind this wall just so that if I want to stop all of this. And I had stopped this one to build this because I couldn't be building while this was running, because the trees growing would be very counterproductive and leave me wasting too much time cutting them down and placing new blocks. So I'm just gonna place them now because I need to let them grow. I need to at least want to grow before I turn on this machine, because well, I need at least one item to be sent by the system and the chest to empty, because if it does not, well, I have the problem that the machine won't come back in the other direction and will just stop. That is why I need to place one redstone link like this, because just in case it stops working, I can just press the button at the entrance and it will turn back on. With this explained, all I need to do now is to decorate the entrance. So let's go into a time lapse as I build it. I know this is gonna sound like an excuse, but honestly I'm just telling you this because it is very funny, I think. Tragic, but very funny. Unlucky, but funny. So, hear me out. First off, at the start of the month, end of the last month, kind of, and last time in May, my PC kinda died, and it was the hard drive, so I had to get a new one and lost most of my files. Nightmare, I know. And then again, my PC, after I did that and set everything up, it took like 1 week for my PC to die again. However, this time it was the PSU, and somehow the place where I sent my computer to get repaired, well, I don't know if they deleted all of the stuff I had on my computer and formatted it in some way. But when they called me, they were like, "Oh, you don't have an OS and your SSD is empty, so do you want us to install the OS?" And I was like, "What? How?" I knew I had everything there, stuff there, I mean, and what? So yeah, that's why this video took a little bit longer to come out. Like, I started recording this, it was still update 13. And yeah, you watched me doing some vault runs that I had saved into my drive, thankfully. And also this bit that is going on right now in the background, that is me building the entrance to my tree farm. However, I got a problem. Not with the entrance or the tree farm, I actually like doing both of them because, well, I took an opportunity to design my own tree farm in Create and I had fun with that. I think that's one of the things I like about modded, coming up with my own farms. And not only that, I think the entrance, comparing to what I could do before and how good I was at building, which was not at all, I was terrible, abysmal, and honestly this was not terrible, in my opinion, it was decent. So it's a huge improvement for me and I was pretty happy with it. However, I lost the world. Yeah, it got corrupted when I tried to save it to my drive. And yeah, I lost this world. So instead of just trying to come up with some way to get back to there, because I think the last backup that was not corrupted I had was like in update 12 and I was not going back there, I'm gonna start from 0. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Also, you should be seeing me building the thingy. Please tell me if you enjoyed the build or not. I think it came out great, but yeah, I wanted to know your opinion too, so please say something. And from 0, I actually mean over here in the Sky Vault, but with a bit of a change. Those being 2 game rules. The first one, game rule Vault Crystal Mode Infinity. That basically gives it so that if I have a Vault Rock and right click it in the altar, it comes done and I just need to get a redstone signal to get the crystal. So I won't need to gather resources to do it. And not only that, I also intend to have game rule Vault Loot Extreme, which will give me 3 times the loot and 3 times the experience, making it faster to level up and also giving me more loot. However, because I'm leveling up much faster, my gear might not be able to catch up with my level and I'll be always under geared. Maybe. Or that is what I think will happen. Not only that, because stopping there would be a bit, well, whatever, I'm gonna play it in fragged. Because, well, why not make it even harder for myself? I think it's gonna be fun. And, well, yeah, it's not gonna be this world exactly, because I still need to gather the resources to make this. It's gonna be Sky Vault, because, well, I'm just gonna go into the vaults and do whatever I want to do inside of the vaults. There is not gonna be a lot of gathering resources and making farms outside, because, honestly, I've already made that, and right now I kind of want to defeat the Herald, because I've never done it, and I just want to go for it. So, yeah, I hope you come with me on this journey that is gonna be live. Instead of just recording and making episodes, I'm gonna stream it. I intend to do it for the first week, that is this week, and I hope to start already today and tomorrow with my streams. It's gonna be from midnight to BST or British Summertime. It's gonna be midnight from that hour to around 2 a.m. normally, maybe 3 if I'm still not sleepy, because my sleep schedule is a bit of a mess right now and we don't need to talk about it. Oh well, but yeah, it's gonna be that. And then I'll take the streams and try to make a video out of it. And with try, I'm gonna make a video out of them. But it will most likely be one video a week. And not only, and after the first week of me playing the live streams of only this world, I might just sprinkle a bit of taking TechDot 2 and make it into a D&D module. And yes, I was already almost done with it, but I lost basically all of my files about that, so I need to do the maps again. I need to do the monster sheets again. I need to do the artifacts again. And basically everything needs to be redone. So maybe on Thursdays and Tuesdays, it's gonna be decked out D&D project, and the other days it's gonna be Vault Hunters. I also wanted to do something on Sundays, but I don't think I have the time, so yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer if I want to do it, which was gonna be basically me playing JRPGs, and to be more specific, Neon Falcon, and to be even more specific, the Trail series, because there are a lot of games from Trail series. I'm just gonna show you on the screen, and I love them. And I only played Cold Steel 1 and 2 and a bit of 3, and I kind of want to pick up them back up again because I think I have the time now to play them again, because there was a time where I didn't have the time to do it, and I think I'm gonna have it, and I want to play them. I love those games. I really do. So yeah. So for now, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you catch the streams tonight. I hope it's already tonight, and maybe tomorrow and the day after. And let's see. I might just not stream on Saturdays sometimes or Sundays, but that we'll see. Anyway, thank you for your patience and thank you for watching. Bye bye.